What's going on, everyone, and thank you for tuning back into another Supercoach EPL Game Week 28 review and 29 preview. As you can see, we had a shocker, an absolute shocking week. We scored 127, which was well below par, and we've dropped 113 spots to 510th. Now, the plan for this week, we are boosting, but in saying that, it might be a little bit out of the ordinary of the usual suspects, the normal trade-in targets that we might go for, because we're actually looking ahead to game week 33. We've covered off 31. That blank is fine. But looking ahead to 33, well, there's some doubles in there. Sorry, the double in 33 and the blank in 34. So we're planning towards that, and hopefully we can, I guess, gain some ranks over potentially teams that may have not planned or as well as we have. Not saying that we've planned amazingly, because we definitely haven't. Like, first and foremost, we have not. We've tried our best and it hasn't come to fruition, but hopefully we can kick on, and just by having players play and covering off all 11 spots with doublers and obviously covering the blanks in 34, then we might shoot up a little bit. So we've used a boost. Now, as I said, you might see some new, and we get rid of that shouldn't have come up, but we've used a boost, right? And I mean, there's some new names in there that we've already owned Ekiteke once this season, so he's back in. Obviously gotten rid of Rice, Haaland and David Raya. We've got a lot of coin in the bank, so manoeuvring those doubles and the blanks probably not going to be that difficult, so to speak. This week, I mean, have a look. These, if we go to this, you can see Raya, Rice and Haaland out, Ekiteke, Otara and Pickford in. Now, main reason on Pickford is basically he rotates well with Alisson post game week 33. So yes, we are looking in the future, looking advanced here, and as I said, hopefully some short-term pain for some long-term game. I don't know if that's going to eventuate, but we're going to stick with it like that, and I guess hope for the best, hope that it comes to fruition. As I said, we will be going Ekiteke into probably Semenyo at this point in time. I mean, hopefully we don't need to use a captaincy option and we can just bank that VC on Ekiteke. That would be handy against Wolves. But, I mean, Bournemouth v Brentford, we have Otara in. I mean, I've always been a fan of him. Wanted him earlier, but AFCON was annoying. Took him out of the picture. Was interested in Thiago, but yeah, Ekiteke is the one to buy this week. Everton and Burnley. I was tempted to put Pickford on field over Alisson, but I think Liverpool are a little bit more sound defensively. When we look at Sunderland and Leeds, you can see that obviously we've got Rodon on the bench. Yes, we'll be taking the lowest score of Konsa or Rodon for Cucurella if we need to, which, I mean, chances are we will. I'm going to say we will need to with Ekiteke VC. We then have the triple Liverpool boys against Wolves, Villa and Chelsea. You've got Palmer and Enzo on field, and obviously Cucurella is still injured. Then Arsenal and Brighton. We have no assets in that one. West Ham and Fulham, again, nothing in that. City and Forest, we only have Guy and Semenyo. So Semenyo will be our captaincy option if Ekiteke does not pop, or, I mean, it's on Bruno at the moment. Chances are it's going to be Semenyo, but Bruno has been fantastic. And then obviously Bruno in that United game, and the last game is Palace and Spurs. So chances are Spurs will lose that one, knowing our luck. But in saying that, that is the team. We have 6 trades left with 2 boosts, so it works out perfectly. We've calculated that very well. As I said, we've tried to plan, we've planned okay up until this point in time. Moving through the doubles at this point, we would have, I've written it down here, we would have, that is 8. So 3 Pool, 3 Chelsea, and 2 City. That's for double 33. And then on the blanks, we've got 7 players already playing. So 3 Villa, 1 Brentford, 1 United, 1 Leeds, and 1 Everton, which is Jordan Pickford. So that would leave us, you only obviously need 11. You need 4 more. So we need to make 4 more trades in the coming weeks. So 4 to get that 11, 2 in reserve. I mean, you could roll a donut depending on how you're looking, but I really want to maximise that because I think we've done quite well and we've got coverage absolutely everywhere. So, yeah, the game week didn't go to plan. I mean, the Chelsea boys, they absolutely annihilated us. If it wasn't for the Bruno captaincy, we would have been in some serious trouble. Defence did alright. Van Dijk guy here, that was fantastic. But besides that, and Bruno and Semenyo, we had absolutely nothing go right. But in saying that, I mean, it could be worse. It could always be worse. I mean, yeah, the week was thanks to Bruno. But we scored 127, guys. We moved out to 510th. So thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what your plans are going forward, where you're ranked, what your trades are, if you've considered the blanks, if you've considered the doubles, or if you're just going to go straight in without any planning. It might work out, might not work out. But as always, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Leave a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not, and enjoy.